Hello everyone, so now doing a stream with me, Munii. We're playing more Ya-KUSA, mostly because we're almost finished. I figured that we're almost. I feel like we're almost finished. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. You know. So I'm like, oh, we gotta play Ya-KUSA. We gotta do it. Oh God, coffee, no. Where am I? Am I with my daughter? Where's my daughter? Oh, she was looking at food. Oh, she didn't want to eat, did she?
Aww.
Oh wait, does she want ramen? Let's order food for my daughter.
お腹空いちゃった。
Anything for my daughter.
ありがとう、おじさん。
There's a trust factor? I had no idea there was trust in this game. Oh, I guess we have to go do the things that she wants to do, so I guess we gotta go play at the crane machines because our daughter wants that. Chat. Our daughter wants the plush. Not that I want the plush. Our daughter wants the plush. Energy drink. Don't you want plush, child? No, you want energy drink. Next to the takoyaki store. Drugstore next to the huge smoky octopus. Fine. Where is the drugstore? Is it behind? Oh, Haruka, how you don't understand the culture of the crane. Is it over here? Oh no, that's the weapon store. She wants to go to the smoky thing, so I guess maybe this is... Where's the drugstore? That sounds so weird to say. This is the weapon store. Are either of those a drugstore? Okay, well, we're gonna go over there. Oh, maybe this over here. Yeah, maybe it is. Okay, so that is takoyaki. And an email from who? Howdy, Cash. How you doing? Scooting my butt over Stone Toll and boating over the bridge. Okay, we'll catch you later, Granny. Bark, bark, bark. Bark. You want a home? Is this the drugstore? Oh, wait. Is this the drugstore you were looking for? First I'm gonna sell stuff.
いらっしゃいませ。
I really should, like, properly probably organize this. Knife. What else do I need to take with me? Take a pipe. I think that's good enough.
ありがとうございました。
Okay, and then we gotta talk
いらっしゃいませ。
to the, maybe about energy drink? Or no, they don't have an energy drink here.
ありがとうございました。
What did you want again? Energy drink. Next to a huge smoky octopus. So this isn't the right spot because that is not a huge smoky octopus, is it? Did I even finish all this? I don't think so, right? Where is the Stamina Royale? Bark, 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 bark. Oh, that's not even a smoking octopus. Stamina Royale. Is this a smoking octopus? No. This is the call center. Oh my goodness, dog! Okay, okay. I will let you out. Go. What? What? Come in. Hurry. Exchange one dog for the other. Thought it was you. Hello, country chef. How are you? Oh god, need to find a drugstore for my daughter. Cause is this next to a giant octopus that's smoking? Where is it? Where are we? That's the drugstore. Drugstore. I need to buy
いらっしゃいませ。
something for my. She doesn't want drugs. She just wants Stamina Royale, I believe. She wants the most expensive $100 one. Jesus. Haruka, you have
あり
expensive
がとうございま
taste.
した。
ありがとうおじさん。
Wow, my trust level. I got a candy. I guess I do these side. I didn't realize there were side missions for her. The little yapper means business. I know the yappies. Coffee and soju. Well, soju isn't barking. Haruka, what are you doing? Get out of there. Can we have a snack? I saw these huge gyoza on Sotonbori Street. Can't get it out of my head. Gyoza? Gyukaku. So it's on the street. There is she doesn't want ramen. She doesn't want darts. Can you imagine eating darts? Gyukaku, Zobura, Osaka King, sushi. How many other places have I not, like, partnered with? I'm trying to think, where would it be? Is it here? No, this is eel, right? It's not here, is it? Do you have gyoza? No, but you do have ice cream. Oh god, where is the... I need to feed my child! Do you have it? Do you have the gyoza for my child? No. I have not eaten here before? Oh dang, I need to come back here. Oh wait, I can go in the back. Wait for me, Haruka. I need to go check to see if they have anything sparkly. No, they don't. Okay. Gyoza. Where is the gyoza? Is it in this place? Oh, yes, it is. Where are the giant gyoza bars? Oh, Jesus Christ. Gyoza. Original friend. I never ate here. I didn't eat here enough. Dang it. This will make her trust me. What other trustful things do you need me to do? Haruka, stop pushing over the stuff. You're being awfully rude right now. Oh, now she wants to go play crane machines. Now you are truly my daughter. Oops. Sega. Is she just singing it? Step into my future. I bet winning 3 times in a row would be a making the. Oh my god! I have to win 3 times. Oh my god! Let me play the PP game first. It's time for toilets. The north wind sent me. Increase and decrease. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to pee correctly. Yes. Whoa, what a breeze! I won't quit! Whoa! Whoa! Niagara Falls. My pee score is amazing. I'm so good at peeing in the toilet. I got insecticide for that. Now I have to play this virtual game. Sorry, let me just see. For some reason, my chat does not let me see everybody, the entire chat. For some reason, it's like so weird. Let me go on because I want to see what you're saying. I want to make sure. Log in. Google. Continue. I don't know why. Like, oh my goodness. Dogs, please, no! What's going on with chat? Chat. God dang it! Just not let me see anything. Why? Why won't you let me see chat? Oh my god, you know what? I might have to go on YouTube. I just have to look at like what's going on YouTube. My fingers are tired. 250 games of solitaire? Ooh, I haven't played solitaire in a long time. Okay, go dog. I haven't played solitaire in a long time. I used to really like solitaire, actually. At 40 levels, a fashion game. A fashion game? What fashion game? But on the source side, I gave I gave me the $4 I need to buy the movie I want. Nice. What fashion game though? You play the fashion game. Is it Dress to Impress? That's a fashion game. Okay. Now to play this game. It doesn't say how to play the hard version, right? It's all normal. Fine, I'll play normal. Because I must play normal. Say. Should I be... I will be a girly robot. Cause that's the most manly robot I can be.
Round 1. Get ready.
Oh god, I don't know how to play this game. Oh shit! Oh, that's how you do it. Here we go. Oh my god, please. Go on! Please! There we go. Oh my god, that took forever.
Round 2. Get
Oh
ready.
my god. Please. Oh my god. Yes! God, this game is infuriating. Ever so slightly, sorry, I just need to see. No, it's a glow fashion idol? Oh. Okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this and this so that I can see chat from both YouTube and Twitch, because it's just not working. It's usually I have it combined, but I cannot read it at the moment for whatever reason. So I need to beat 2 of the
Round 1.
I have to do
Get
two
ready.
of the oh shit. Oh shit. No! Oh my god, please. Oh shit. Oh my god, how? Ah! Mind you, I know about the fashion, so I picked a good and matched that personality. Ah, I
Round
see.
2. Get ready.
Oh god, no. Oh my god, I managed to get them.
Round
I know.
Get ready.
I'm trying to play this robo game. I'm very bad at it. Is this not the game that from your childhood, honey?
No, I actually think it is.
Yeah.
Um,
I like how you recognize it though.
oh yeah. Some of my friends.
It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to play it 3 times for my daughter.
Oh, I see.
My daughter wants me to win.
Round 1. Get ready.
Did you? Oh shit. Fuck you, bitch. So you never played this game, but you know of it.
Yeah, I definitely know of it because it was in the arcades for a minute, right? And some people I knew liked playing the game, but I did not.
Yeah, I can see why. It's terrible.
Yeah, there was like a
The controls are jank.
Yeah, there was like a push to make these kinds of like arena battles in those days, right? When they first started having 3D games like this, and this was one of the first experiments. There were some clones of this, a Gundam version.
Shit. I need to beat 3 times! How do I do the sexy beam?
Get ready.
Honestly, I have no idea.
No! Let me do the slashies, you bitch. I hate this game with a passion, to be honest.
Well, you gotta do it for your
I
daughter.
gotta do it for my. I'm dying. Oh, I got it! Yeah, just before I die.
Round 3. Get ready.
Oh god. Oh my god, I just walked right into it, you bitch. How is everybody, by the way? Oh god. Also, I cannot read chat, YouTube chat correctly, so you might have to use
okay.
an YouTube chat or something. Oh god. Country shapes in the chat though.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Yes, I am trash talking though. Is that a surprise? I am. Oh my god! My daughter will be so disappointing! Oh, disappointed? Disappointed! I will please her again. I will Gundam my way into victory.
Round 1. Get ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, friends.
Hello, Shipler, how are you? I hate this game. How can I win this game for my daughter and prove to her I am the ultimate arcade gamer? It'd be so much easier just to win her a present on the crane machine. It would be! The crane machine games are great. I'm definitely not addicted. Take that.
Oh, looks like there's a block button.
No. What's the block button?
Oh,
Oh shit!
I only know the...
Doing very well, how about you? I'm doing super well. Look at me be a winner.
Round
I
2.
guess L and R
Get ready.
together?
Is it? No.
No, it must be using the arcade controls then.
Oh god.
And if it's using the arcade controls, it's actually pressing both of the analog sticks towards each other.
What?
So, yeah, it's really weird.
Who does that?
Because
Arcade. Does anybody play this game back in the day? No one played this game.
Yeah, basically nobody. But But okay,
No one cool like me.
in the arcade there was a very specialized controller for this. That was like a top controller.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck this game. Where? Can you read what Country Shade said? Sorry.
Get ready.
Oh, no, you trash talking the robot.
No. Fuck this robot.
Where did that base come from? Did it pull out of the butt crack? I mean, maybe?
Oh my god. No, it's behind me. No! Fuck you, bitch.
Like, I can't even say this is why Munii doesn't play fighting games because this game is just like weird.
Oh, can't do this. Emotionally, mostly. My daughter will just have to be disappointed in me. Shit! No, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait, yes, yes. I didn't want to pay more money to this game. Oh, they got you, Uncle Kaz. No!
Oh, she's so sad.
Step into the. Oh my god! I have to win 3 times. It's a have to.
It's a
Why
have
can't
to.
I just pee in front of? Okay, I shouldn't say that. I can win the peeing game.
Wow.
I can. Peeing is easy. I can show her how well I pee.
You might.
But that'd be a crime.
You might have wanted to look at the controls for the game first, though. Before you started.
Controls are for losers.
Wow.
No, we're gonna be purple.
Wonderful.
Purple.
I got no legs.
Round 1. Get ready.
The game was an innuendo. I will sit on that note, wasn't it?
Which game?
Are you talking about Virtuon right now?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's got weird moves.
It has bombs.
Oh man.
It's not actually hitting though.
Oh jeez.
Okay, yeah, this guy sucks.
Well, I mean, kind of did.
Eventually, so mine's a mine with a ring laser. Okay, so what are the controls? Okay, dash, dash, dash. But I need to know what is attack. Jump, cancel jump, left weapon, right weapon. What's the center weapon?
What? I guess there is no
Round
block button,
two.
huh?
Get ready.
How come there's like 4 dash buttons?
Right?
The P game Munii was talking about, it was one long innuendo. Oh.
No, it wasn't. It was just me peeing to lift the skirt of a woman. No innuendo there.
No innuendo there.
I was releasing liquids. And it happened to control the wind. Die, enemy.
All things considered, it seems like you're doing a little bit better with this guy.
This one takes forever. The pink girl took. The
Oh.
pink robot was faster. Oh yeah, my dance.
He dances, but he has no
Round
legs.
1. Get ready.
Oh,
Okay.
I somehow did my special. don't know what I'm doing still.
Round 2.
Pulls out
Get
robot
ready.
arm and fires three cannons. That's rough.
Die. I mean, don't die. Oh, how do I do that?
You'll never know.
I will never know because the controls are terrible in this game.
Considering it was a game with a very special controller, you're playing on it, and you know, it rings
Oh my god. I hate this game. I'm choosing a different robo.
Oh
Round 3. Get ready.
no. What the hell?
How's that fair?
Correction machine.
I will play a different robot. I should play America.
America.
Because it looks like America. Look at him. America.
Ignition. Round 1. Get ready.
He just has shotguns. And bombs. And America on his side. Do-do-do-do-do.
Here's the taste of freedom.
I love the taste of freedom.
This reminds me of a game I played on the Nintendo. I can't remember the name of it. I had giant robots fighting.
Was it this game?
Yeah,
It's
there,
Sega.
there were different versions of Virtual On that came out later on.
Were they better controlled?
Just making assumptions here.
God. America wins.
Get ready.
This game is bullshit.
I like how like you win the first round and suddenly this guy's like, you can't hit me.
I like how it tells you, like, hey, by the way, you hit them. In case you need confidence. It's more the camera is like just shit. Yeah! Break bombs. Yeah! Bombs away, bitch!
No, it had completed round the first time. Oh, okay.
Ignition. Round 1. Get ready.
Oh my god, please! America! America!
It kind of looked like Gundam that had a more of a Transformers feel to it. Oh,
Oh god, please. America! America!
Round
America's not enough.
Get ready.
Oh god.
Just play 50 more times.
Oh my god, my daughter's gonna be so disappointed in me though. I need to develop trust with her. She, like, I abandoned her at an orphanage. No, I didn't.
And because of that, you have to play this game.
Yeah, now I'm stuck in this game hell. She demands I play video games. Oh my god. Ah, the pain! Okay, let's try playing a different character. It's okay, Daddy's rich. Daddy can play all the video games for me.
New mission. Round
Dorcas.
1. Get ready.
Oh my god, I hate this game without so much passion. Fuck this bullshit of a game!
Don't worry,
The
you can do
controls
it.
aren't even that good!
Get ready.
You can do it, don't worry. Even if you're slowly losing your mind.
This game is bullshit, and it's a pain in my fucking. Why do you need so many dash buttons?
Oh, it looks like there was like a lock on.
Yeah, lock on doesn't matter. You can't see the freaking enemy. Oh my god, is this what arcades back then were like?
Yeah, actually. I mean, they were made to take your money.
After the third level?
Yeah, pretty much. Andy, what's up?
Ugh. I need to make my daughter proud, but I can't because this game is evil. How are you, Candy?
Yeah, what was it? Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo in the arcade,
Get
on the
ready.
Western release, right? Infamously had a glitch in it that set it to the hardest possible level, no matter what level the arcade operator set it on. So this is kind of normal for arcades back then.
What the fuck?
Candy, yeah, this is a mini game. Technically, this is a full game of Virtue On, but it's a mini
Get ready.
game. And Munii's going crazy trying to because it won't let her leave until she actually beats this thing.
My daughter needs me to win it 3 times. Apparently my love is not enough for her. She needs to know her daddy is good at the game. Fuck you, bitch!
Oh, no.
Oh my god, if I lose this. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Thank god. Thank god! I have to do it one more time now.
Round 3. Get ready.
I blocked into that one! god, it really is.
Veldor.
Mission. Round 1. Get ready.
Napalm. You get ready for my napalm era, I guess. Oh my god, please, bitch. Do I need to play this on like keyboard? This might be easier if I play on keyboard, quite honestly.
Is that the case? I can't remember the name of that game. Actually, Shape. Did it happen to be a GameCube game called Custom Robo?
Okay, I need to see if this will actually help me. Please.
You're gonna try?
2. Get ready.
Okay, that. Is there a way for me to look at the controls? Nope.
Oh no. Bart, I couldn't hear you a little louder, please. Catch your Shape. Would it happen to be a GameCube game called Custom Robo?
I don't know the controls of this one. Fuck you. The only reason why I say sometimes like the controller is better for me is because legitimately I have like played games where like
Yeah.
okay, let's see. Insert coins as escape. Move forward, move backward, move oh my god, I have to do this way. Dash, dash, dash. Right weapon space. Left open. It's F.
Oh no, it doesn't use the mouse for... Uh-oh.
Oh my god. I'm not sure if that's better or worse. That's the thing.
That's probably worse. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like it's worse.
Okay, we're gonna try it though. Oh god, wrong one.
Mission. Round
I hate these
1.
controls already.
Get ready.
Oh god, this is terrible. Oh god. What is the bullshit? What bullshit? Oh my god, please. Ah!
Round
A
2.
jet with
Get
arms and
ready.
legs.
Robotech, maybe?
It could be.
I wanna die. My daughter will never be proud of me. I'll never be able to go home.
Mission. Round 1. Get ready.
game is terrible. I feel like I shouldn't care if Haruka trusts me or not.
But you know what? The game itself won't let you leave the freaking
Oh, I
arcade
can.
until-
I can leave.
Oh, you can?
I could always leave. I just was determined to be a good daddy. And prove to my daughter, like, okay, honestly, honey, if our daughter in the future tells us, or tells you, hey, Daddy, I need you to beat this game to prove that you love me, I give you permission to be like, no.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Fuck you, bitch! Oh, I managed to get it. You can just— no, I can't, Candy!
Round 3. Get ready.
You almost walked into that one.
I mean, hey, if they ever make a virtual on revival, you're ahead of the curve right now.
Fuck this game. Fuck you, bitch. Ah! Ah! Victory is mine!
But your daughter looks up to you. You're her hero.
No. There's no heroes. There's only villains in this game. And if there is a god, there's mercy. There is no god in this game. Oh, God.
Round
Warrior of
3.
Justice.
Get ready.
I'm so focused right now. I'm not even joking. I want this house to end! Robotech Battle Cry? Is that what you're thinking it is?
Yeah, because you mentioned Robotech, right? There was a Robotech Battle Cry game that came out
Get ready.
on PlayStation and GameCube back in the day.
Fuck you, bitch! Oh my god. I'm like sweating. Sweating so hard right now.
Get ready.
See, if I could just like, you know, show my daughter that I'm really good at peeing, like I think that I could be here. Just kidding.
Wow.
I'll just tell her my score. She doesn't have to watch. She can just trust the process.
Trust the process,
It's called Toilets. That's actually the game of the game. And for the game, you blow a woman's skirt off. Okay, at least I'm done from this hell. This fresh hell. Yes. Yes. Are you happy for me, daughter? Her trusted me better. Oh, only about 2 hearts. You don't want me to win you a prize? You sure? You didn't want me to play crane machines for you? Haruka, you're a boring child. I just had a great day. Let's go to Kishikatsu. Kishikatsu. Where the frick is Kishikatsu? I know Kishikatsu is like deep fried stuff, so I'm thinking it's over, not here, but it's like in a different area. Meanwhile, I'm just casually buying a business to partner up with. Kishikatsu. This is this Kishikatsu? Yeah, Kishikatsu right here. So Kishikatsu, for people who don't know it, is basically like izakaya food. Was like the deep fried foods. What? This is not what you wanted? Well, I guess there's always next time. What do you mean there's always next time?
Or you can splice some footages together and tell her you beat the game. Like how speedrunners cheat. You probably could have done that.
Does she not? Is she not gonna come in to get it? Why is she like not going in? Oh, the Sultan Bori set. God, Munii, read.
I'm in a head.
Okay. Sorry, I'm yelling.
It's okay. Enjoy.
I need to make my daughter happy with me. Now she trusts me. Fulfill 5 of her requests. What other requests do you have, daughter? Oh, did she not want anything now? Okay, I guess we're just gonna run over to do some story stuff now.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
Make sure you stretch out.
Oh, sure. Thank you for the reminder. I will. Just a moment. But hello, how are you, Juice? I was thinking something of, sorry, one sec. Let me just scroll this in. Armor Core game? Something like that? I see. Was there like a Nintendo Armor Core game, though?
Yeah.
Basically, she wants to be a singer. I'm good. You missed my nightmare, right, Juice? Okay, what do you want now, Haruka? Time for dessert. Let's go to Popo. Next. What else do I need to do? Oh, that. Sorry, Haruka. Let me just go across the bridge briefly. Your nightmare? I had to play a arcade game that was horrendous to play. It's like a bitch. Huh? Oh my god. It looked really interesting stuff. I made a thing for my aunt, but messed up the placement of the arm, so now it's a bit lost. Aww. I'm sure it looks fine, though. Okay, skip this. Protect Granny. Get cookies for Granny! Handmade cookies. I have to find her handmade cookies. And what do you think of the complete disgruntled implosion of V Shoujo? Oh, that. Well, it's complicated. I'd definitely say it's complicated in the sense that I feel really bad for all the talents that had that happen to them. I can't say I've always been skeptical of V-Shoujo. I'm gonna be completely honest, like, the only parts of V-Shoujo that I really liked were, how do I phrase it? I never super loved V-Shoujo for various reasons, but the one thing I could say I liked about them was their talents. Like, I really liked Iron Mouse. Okay, granted, did I watch any of their content? Not necessarily, because they weren't for me personally, but I really liked the work that a lot of the talents did. A lot of them were very genuine. Oh my god, are you getting into the... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Haruka, get out of the way! It was, considering how much money they've kind of wasted, it was kind of a matter of time in a sense. Unfortunately, I feel sad for the talents though. Your brain hurts. I'm sorry, Country Shape. I know you're not talking about. I know you're talking about something else, Country Shape. Pudding. Okay. But it's a very. Oh my god, bitch. Stay away from my son. Munii, didn't you just try it? Yeah, but like, you know, details. Like, my daughter wants pudding. Let me get pudding for my daughter. I'm a completely different person. Oh my god. Eesh. What a beach.
ありがとうございました。
Oh my god, fine, I'll come back after you're not so angry anymore. Gosh. Okay, let me just walk in and walk out of some place or something. It's not my fault I was attacked!
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Okay, I want to go to a different store that I haven't been much at apparently, which is down here. Apparently didn't eat much here.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, wasn't here yet. Oh my god, I barely ate here before. I give up. All I know is the robots beating the crap out of each other. That's a lot of different games, surprisingly. I heard that every talent industry are just contractors, so they don't have to give them labor protect. Well, okay, so that wasn't the issue. Okay, so how do I summarize it?
ありがとうございま
So
した。
streamers being contractors for a media company is not a new thing. That's been going on since like early YouTube days, where people will sign up for these talent agencies in hopes that it will help boost their. Are you gonna like? Do you like me now? Oh my god, bitch!
どちらまで行かれますか。それでは
You're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back, so then they'll love me again or something.
どちらまで行かれますか。それでは
Spending money just so they'll let me buy stupid pudding. Will you let me buy pudding now?
いらっしゃいませ。
Yes. Okay. Okay. Continue on with our story of V-Shoujo. Okay. So, if for people who don't know what happened with V-Shoujo, it's, a lot of talents were kind of leaving the company. Or no, maybe I should explain who V-Shoujo is. So for people who don't know who V-Shoujo is, V-Shoujo was a VTuber company. Actually, it was mostly because, well, they they blah blah blah. They what's it called? Next to the crab? Is that where you want to sit? Whoa, the big crab. Whoa. Fuck, fine, I'll fight you. So they were a VTuber company that tried their best to essentially what a VTuber company is for people who don't know. Somehow, for some reason, you're on the stream, you don't know what a VTuber company is. Basically, a VTuber company is kind of like a group of people who work in like the industry, and what they do is they help promote your content, right? Like that is the overarching goal of what a VTuber company does. Their employees and everything, but the name. I mean, again. Yeah, let's do the food backwards. Oh my god.
いらっしゃいませ。
She's eating me out of house and home. So basically what a lot of people join these companies is to like promote their content or like have like a management company to help develop their content.
ありがとうございま
Because a
し
lot
た。
of people when they go into streaming don't
あ
actually
りがとう、おじさん。
generally like having like a team behind them so they can feel more professional, they can focus on just streaming, doing content and stuff like that. It's not for everybody. Streaming can be a job, and it's not for everybody, especially in the world of content creation, right? Or no, and especially in the world of where, you know, content is not seen as something that's always very viable. There are a lot of VTuber companies out there like Hololive, Nijisanji, and V-Shoujo was one of the arguably biggest English-speaking VTuber companies that a lot of people looked up to because they had a lot of really... They influenced a lot of people. Like their talents, the talents that they picked for their first generation was really good. Like they selected really strong girls in order to promote their brand, right? Now you're probably wondering, how could such a big group fuck it up? Well, it turns out that they were a type of company that essentially, oh my god, don't come into here, bitch. They're a company that essentially they got a lot of funding from companies, like a loan, right? And they were like, what was it? What word I'm looking for? What do you want? A rough. Where is it? Rough band. Sorry, I'm getting like so distracted. I apologize to anybody who's just like, Munii, get to the point of the story. And so, a lot of people were just like, you didn't even buy it for me, Haruka. So a lot of, eventually, when people first heard of V-Shoujo, I'm gonna, like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people were skeptical of them in the first place because, like, there was, I heard aggressive chewing, went to check on Bun, bought one of her hay chews into the litter boxes, munching away, she angry Namen. So, I think a lot of people were a bit biased because usually when things are like a Japanese culture thing or Japanese culture company, they're kind of like, oh, American stuff is not as good, right? And I think that's how a lot of people kind of felt about V-Shoujo. I'm not gonna lie, I also felt, I also kind of felt very similarly at one point about V-Shoujo. Like, I kind of like had a, I had a biased opinion towards them. And eventually it did change, right? The talents really did change my mind on how I viewed VTuber companies, at least Western ones, because their talents were indeed very talented. They seemed like they had a strong backing. And they looked very legit. So what was the issue that people are thinking about, right?
Yeah.
So the issue was that Iron Mouse, who was arguably the pillar of V-Shoujo, hi Munii, hi the Max, the Stairfax, how are you? I'm trying to recall or summarize the V-Shoujo situation because people were asking me my opinion. I'm sorry for coming at an awkward time. Yeah.
Sure.
I wish them all the best. Exactly. I'm gonna skip this because we got the idea. Head back to Kamurocho? No, we're not gonna head back. I need to feed my daughter some meat because she wants gyukaku, I assume. Anyways, so basically Iron Mouse, again, who was arguably the pillar of V-Shoujo, she did like kind of like a donathon last year. Not kind of, she did, right? And Dono Subathon. And what she was going to do is donate all the proceeds to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I believe that's what it's called, IDF. Unfortunate acronym, I know, but we move on. And so the money that they raised was about $500,000 USD, which is a lot of money, right? She also broke one of the Steam records, so that was like really cool. Like there was it was like a lot of. She wants ribs. Okay, what do you want? What do you want specifically? Beef ribs. Okay. So here's beef. Okay, that's all you're getting. Oh no, yeah. So basically what ends up happening, instead of donating that money to the IDF, not the one that most people are associating that acronym with lately, what ended up happening was that sorry. You know what? I'm gonna get so distracted. I just need to like go onto my just chatting screen, cause I just need to like pause. You know what I mean? Cause I feel like I can't. I'm too distracted by trying to do game stuff and like also like try to like talk to chat about what happened. Granted, again, I am not related to VShojo or like VTuber. Well, I can't say I'm not related to a VTuber company or corporation. Well, not corporation, but I am related in the sense of like I work for a VTuber group at the moment, kind of part-time. Again, for people who don't know, I work for VFleet as their tech producer. I only just started recently, so I don't have like any like super strong professional opinion on what happens in the industry because I only just entered it. But from what I can explain about the VShojo situation, based on my general knowledge of just VTuber companies in general, mostly again based on my observation. So when Iron Mouse, if you didn't watch her video, trusted VShojo so much because also with her disability and her anxieties, she let VShojo essentially have control of her finances, which means she would allow them to kind of, because last time she did it, it was fine. They donated all the money from her last donathon to the IDF. Now this year, or rather last year, she thought that was going to be the same. There's not going to be any issue. And then she recently found out that they were not paid. They did not do the donation. And on top of, and this is on top of, not giving people their merchandise sales. And what do I mean by merchandise sales? I mean, usually when you're in a VTuber company, the company organizes things for you on your behalf. And one of, oh my goodness, dog, please. Oh my goodness, here. Go. So they organize merch sales, and like usually the company will take a cut, and that's fine because you know they are a doggy bark. Yes. Usually they will take a cut of the sales, and depending on the agreement you have with the company, the talent usually does get paid out as well. Everyone's usually happy. There's an agreement, whatever. Like fast forward. However, what is the issue? VShojo was not paying their talents the merchandise sales and other external profits that were not from what I understand, they would always get all their Twitch money. The Twitch money was untouched. So for anybody that's kind of like confused about, oh, they didn't pay them, they did technically pay. Okay, so if you're worried about the streamers not getting money, they did get money, but it was only from the streaming portion. Everything else, they were not getting paid. So that brings up a lot of questions, like, where did the money go? And why did none of the towns say anything? Because when the towns say that they didn't get paid for over a year, that's kind of weird, right? But in reality, they were getting paid, but not by VShojo. They were getting their Twitch payouts. Like that was not being touched by VShojo at all. They couldn't ride that out forever. Yes. So how did VShojo? So in order to understand how VShojo got into this predicament, we have to also roll back the timeline and figure out how did they have this initial money to even start the corporation. So from what I understand is that VShojo, they had a loan, essentially. They had people who were sponsoring the startup, and I believe that it equaled approximately like $11 million. So a lot of money. And then you start thinking, okay, where the fuck did $11 million go? Because that's crazy, right? So you have to think about all the things that the predicament such as understatement of frequency. So there's several theories on how they spent the money. The two biggest ones it's basically, I think, a case of like you're flashing the money and you're not getting any profits. You're not actually getting any like sustainable profits from it, right? So they were hosting events, they were doing advertisement, and yes, it would bring more views and eyes onto the talents. That was great. They're not getting any Twitch money. As in, like, the company itself, the most money that they're making, they're not taking a cut of the Twitch money. So the streamers themselves were fine in that regards, but when it came to overall costs, they were running at a loss overall because they were not taking any of, because they're probably, what I'm assuming is that while the Twitch money was going up, everything else was kind of like not going up fast enough, and they were hoping to a certain extent that like the money that they were doing from all this advertisement and all this other things would eventually, like, you know, balance out. But when it wasn't, what ends up happening is that, well, you had to find money somewhere, right? So what I think what happened, based on what I could gather from all the different talents explaining their side of the story, is that any sponsorship money, any merchandise sales, anything that VShojo had their hands on that the talents were supposed to get a cut from, the talents didn't get their cut. And that still wasn't enough. So they, what it looked like is the case of VShojo was way overspending. And not thinking about how to recoup the costs. Now, I also did hear from Twitter, again, I don't know, that allegedly the CEO was thinking about selling the company for about $2 billion or $2 billion? I don't remember. But whoever, I believe, $2 billion, $2 million, I don't know how much money they're thinking of selling. Like, they were thinking about selling the company because obviously it's not generating revenue. But they couldn't sell it in time because it was running at a loss. And I think whoever was originally considering buying it, again, this is all alleged. I don't actually know if this is true because I'm not in those meetings. Pulled out. That's an alleged. That's alleged. I don't know if that's actually true. Please do not use me as a source. But regardless, here are the facts. Everybody in VShojo feels betrayed. Everybody. Especially Mouse. Because she was essentially the biggest income earner in the company. And they really took advantage of her kindness and her anxieties. Because she had a lot of anxieties being someone who is disabled, who's unable to get a regular job, who's unable to support themselves. Like, streaming is literally the only way she can support herself. And because she found so much success, she wanted to share that with the organization that is essentially helping to save her life, right? Which is IDF. And the fact that her own company kind of betrayed her, it really hurts, right? Because, like, think about it, right? Like, you put all your trust to the point where you allow a company to manage your finances, and they're buying and using your money for all this shit that does not matter ultimately, right? And they were not being transparent about it. They were doing a lot of shady stuff, and they also at the same time were trying to recruit other people and other talents. And it has come out that VShojo was poaching talents from other agencies, but most specifically one. But, you know, if you know which one they were poaching mostly from. Sounds like the Dangerously, like, they did exploit her the most, I would say, definitely, and that's very unfortunate. Cause, like, well, it's shitting on multiple ends, right? You think about it, right? Like, not only are you taking advantage of someone's kindness, you're also taking advantage of your biggest earner and a charity, right? So, just wrong all around. I will say that this is probably the biggest VTuber scandal in the English space in a very long time. Now, the people that are... Now, I think a lot of people are wondering if these streamers are going to be okay. A lot of the streamers are going to be okay. In my opinion, Emotionally, they're not okay. Of course, like a lot of them are probably going to take a couple of days break or weeks break. Like they kind of deserve it after everything they've been through. But they will be okay overall, I think, because like overall they have enough finances to survive thanks to the platform that VShojo had brought them. That's probably the only benefit they got out of VShojo in the long run. But the ones that were hit the hardest were probably a lot of the individual they were supposed to be debuted talents that unfortunately were not able to be debuted. Now, quite a few of them are kind of on the more well-known indie side of things, but it still really sucks because like emotionally you're like, finally I've been recognized, I made it to like the company that was just like, we put talents first and blah blah, like you sunk all your dreams into it, and then just overnight it's gone. And some of them are in debt because of it, and some of them feel like, how could I have trusted this company again after everything they put me through? So I feel really bad for all the talents that made it, you know, because they really deserved it. They showed that, you know, that they were exceptional. They are exceptional, and you know, I wish them all the best of luck as well. Because I think they are probably the worst victims in this, because you know, they didn't get a chance to debut or anything. But I think they may be okay. Like, you know, and then I'm really happy that people are. God, the dogs. Are you gonna stay in that room now? You gonna stay in the room? Come on, good boy. I think that the what was I gonna say? Maybe it's unfortunate in a way of new people to not step into the trap and maybe become class conscious after this. I mean, it's all debatable, right? Like, do I think... I don't remember what I was going to say, but I'm going to say this. Do I think this is going to stop people from auditioning for VTuber companies or be more hesitant towards joining VTuber companies? Not at all. Not at all. And... now, I'm kind of lucky for the kind of organization I'm working for not content creation, we're more on the charity side of things. So that's really cool. Like, I think that, like, you know, it's really honorable type of thing. It doesn't make it very great for profits for some people, but like, we're not, the organization I work for is not a profit-driven company, right? But it doesn't stop people from seeing that as an opportunity, as a stepping stone to get more popular. The thing is, what people forget a lot about VTubing is, even though VTubing should be kind of like seen as a hobby, same as like streaming, you have for anything that's media based, anything that has like you on a platform to a certain extent, right? You're gonna have people who what's the word I'm looking for? Who want to be popular, who want to be known, who want to do things, who want to have a fun job, you know? So the negative thing and the good thing about VShojo is that despite everything, it did give those streamers a platform. I will say that their marketing was very successful for the talent. It was not very successful for the company. Now, do the talents owe the company any money, do the talents owe VShojo for their success entirely? No, because, you know, if the talents weren't good, they would, like, VShojo wouldn't have been what it was, I guess, in terms of recognition. However, them collectively, and the elitism of being in a corporation does kind of raise people's brings more attention to them, right? You know what I mean? And like, they spend a lot of money on their marketing within the first year, so, you know, you know, people really don't understand how the power of marketing can really like change people's career projectives. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't even think that is a word. Well, but what if the company is private and owned by workers entirely? So, well, that's the thing with media companies, right? Most media, like, the thing is that if you're worried about the staff, some of the staff were paid. I'm not sure how many of the staff are paid. But, like, the reason why streamers aren't really, like... Well, I shouldn't say the reason why streamers aren't really, like, employees is because streamers aren't really 9-to-5 kind of jobs, right? How do you really pay for that? Like, so, the reason... Like, I don't really know exact reasons, but, like... You can't really, like, salary a content creator, you know what I mean? It's not really a thing, in my opinion. But if you look at any VTuber company, any media company for that matter, you being one of their talents you're not their employee. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, that's the first thing I would say to anybody who's thinking about even joining, like, a VTuber company. I know that I said I haven't really got to, like, why people would still join a VTuber company, but the reality is that people want to have that platform, right? So even if it's spending, like, a year, even, like, at a company just to, like, elevate you a little bit more, it's kind of worth it to some people. And so, but when you go work for a company, no matter what company it is, you are a contractor and you are the product. So you have to be aware of the fact that you have to just make sure you're always looking out for your best interests whenever you apply to these VTuber companies, right? Put your best foot forward and, like, you know, also research what company you want to work for, of course, right? If there's a company out there that you don't align with their vision, then don't join that company, right? You don't want to just join something needlessly. Like, that's the kind of advice I would kind of give to anybody that's, like, thinking about even applying to a corporation. Now, it's not easy when to know that even the biggest VTubers out there who join what would seem to be like the company is like, and to see them like so badly hurt, or like get so badly fucked over by their company, should it make you hesitant? It should, but not in the way you think, right? It really is a matter of like, just really think about what are you willing to sacrifice in order to join a company if that's what you want to do. Again, I don't see anybody stopping applying for companies if it means a chance at reaching their dreams, and I think a lot of people will just, you know, it's calculated risk of a thing. There's drama everywhere, no matter the corporate. Yeah, exactly. And again, like, generally speaking, it just depends. Yeah, it just depends on how it's handled, right? You know, at the end of the day, there's always going to be risk involved no matter what job you go into, especially because, like, the VTuber industry in the English world is actually still fairly young. You know, if you think about it, like the VTuber industry didn't really start getting like a foothold until like maybe like 5 years ago, and there were VTubers before that, but like it's a relatively young industry. I think like even in Japan, it only just recently turned 10 years old, right? It's not just drama. It's not just drama when it happened. One company up at Munii, hello, concept power, how are you? Almost like there's structural problem. I mean, like, you know, the thing is that with English companies is that they don't have the same... It's like, it doesn't have the same culture, you know what I mean? Like Japan has its anime culture, and it's like... And there were a lot of growing pains that came with it, like when Kizuna Ai and Brave Group were kind of like the top dogs, you know. And the Kizuna Ai era, they actually did a lot of the mistakes that a lot of VTuber companies now see as things you have to avoid. Like, for example, trying to replace the voice actress for, or well, should I say really voice actress? She is like the body actress as well, right? For Kizuna Ai. Like when I think she was stepping down, or I don't remember what happened. Like they didn't re-sign her contract, and they tried to replace her essentially, and that didn't work. That actually went very horribly for the company, so much so that they had to bring her back, and she became one of the producers for the company, right? So it kind of benefited her, because people slowly learned that the VTuber character is not just the anime character you see in front of you per se, it's the person behind the avatar, right? And Brave Group also learned that the hard way as well, on their Japanese side, because back in the era where VTubers were more used for like skits, they replaced some of their cast for some of their skit series, and people were pissed, right? Because again, it's like replacing an actor and trying to pretend that they're the same character. That doesn't quite work. It's super complicated at the end of the day. But you know, whether or not you want to join a corporation, or whether or not you don't think that corporate life is for you, is neither here or there. I do think that there are benefits to joining a corporation, but I would say just be very careful. It's always about being very careful with your contracts and just really reading it. I think I shouldn't say I think, because I did watch it. Shy Lily actually did a whole video talking about when V Shoujo approached her to sign a contract back during the peak of her career. And I do really like how transparent Shy Lily is. Now, I know some people have been taking her words out of context, especially when she mentions no compete contracts, but I understand where she's coming from a talent perspective and from a business perspective. Showbiz is risky, especially when you never met the person you're working with face to face. Show business it's like, again, when you want to be known so bad, it's not an easy industry, you know. If you did meet them, they might ask you for certain favors. I mean, people already do, virtually. I mean, we're not going to get into that side of things. I mean, but I will say there are some people out there that aren't opposed to it. We'll just say for certain meetings. Not saying, and that is not the case for a lot of companies, but there has been one company that had some that I heard, I should say, had a situation, but the company no longer exists technically, and that talent was terminated very soon after. But like going back to what I was saying. God, what was I saying? I forget every time I my brain is like but yeah, it's genuinely, when you look into trying to work for any corporation, just in general, not even an entertainment company, right? Just try to do your research, right? Oh, right, Shy Lily, right? What was I saying? Okay, Shy Lily actually has a really good video about her experience during her contract situation with V Shoujo. Now, you have to remember and keep in mind that Shy Lily is a businesswoman through and through. And what she can negotiate is going to be very different from the average streamer who basically has nothing. Like, I have nothing to lose, quite honestly, when it comes to streaming. So if, like, for example, if V Shoujo were to approach me today, or not today, but like, you know, let's just say a month ago, and we're just like, hey, Munii, if you sign up with us, like, we'll do XYZ, I would probably say yes. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that I would probably jump on the train, because, you know, there's so much benefit for me to join a corporation than than to be solo at my current stage, right? But if you compare me to like if you compare it to someone like Shy Lily, right? She actually has options. You know what I mean? Like, she can actually negotiate and argue for certain things because she has assets, because she has the means to make those negotiations, and she has a damn good lawyer, I will say. Yeah, everything to give but nothing to lose before they realized it had a lot to lose. I mean, like, for me right now, I literally have nothing to lose, right? Like, in terms of media, right? Like, the benefit, if like it comes down to this when it comes to any VTuber company. Look at it like a scale. What do you have to lose versus like versus what do you have to gain, right? So for me, right now, you can consider that my growth of let's just say, like, well, you guys can see, like, I have like 778 followers on Twitch right now, right? Now, if a company I join will give me about, like, say, on average, let's say you join like HoloLive, right? Of course you would join that. Why would you join that company? Because they will guarantee you to at least have like 10k followers within the first stream. Not even the first stream, quite honestly. Like, you're almost guaranteed to have a following. Whether or not they're going to watch you is a different story, but you are going to have an audience, a guaranteed audience, right? That for a lot of people is worth it. Because you want to be able to be presented to a bunch of people in order to build your brand. But then you got to deal with JP work culture. Exactly, right? That is where the where you have to really think about, is it worth it, right? The scales, right? Is there more benefits versus like versus the non-benefits? I don't remember the word I just used. God damn it. This is embarrassing. English is supposed to be my first language. Does the benefits outweigh the cons? Higher local. So again, why? Okay, so if we even look at things like, why do you go for a Japanese corporation versus an American corporation, right? So what people will say about a Western corporation is that, well, they understand Western work culture, right? That you need, that mental health is really important, what is it? Like, work culture is probably like, you know, like kind of like work versus a lifestyle balance is really important in Western culture. No, you're not going to get healthcare benefits. I'm going to say that even if you work for a VTuber company, it's only started to become recent that some companies have started included mental health budgets, but they're not good. Okay, again, I have to explain this very carefully. Guys, when you apply for VTuber companies, you're applying as a contractor. They're not going to pay your taxes. They're not going to pay for your health care. They're not going to pay for anything. They're going to give you your share of the money, and what the corporation is there to do is help promote you, perhaps help manage your content, and encourage you into work certain ways. They're going to help you with analytics and stuff like that. Anything else is not going to happen. And I have to stress this. Don't join a VTuber company expecting to be a staff member. You are going to be a contractor or like anything like a freelancer. Like, I have to be very clear about this. If you are somebody who needs healthcare, do not join a VTuber company. I'm sorry. Unless you believe in your hardest of hearts that you are going to get money, like enough money from streaming and from merchandise sales, don't join a VTuber company. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So, like, because you have to really think about, again, goes back to the pros and cons list, right? If you can get a job, a 9-to-5 job that has really good benefits like healthcare, dental, whatever, right? That you need, take that job because it's going to be more guaranteed for you, right? Whereas if you were to work for a VTuber company, yeah, you get the fun job 100%, right? But that's not going to pay it's not going to pay for your taxes. It's not going to pay for your healthcare. You have to save a lump sum from that in order to be that creative, okay? I don't want to tell people, I don't want people to misunderstand the differences between a contractor and being a staff member. Americans do work a lot more, and do less basic, and do much more basic hours than Western countries in the way American works for prime countries. I mean, no and yes, because like it really depends on the job, right? We definitely do hear those horror stories from various different like American companies. We'll just say it's not even just American companies, from Western companies that are very abusive to their staff, quite honestly, right? So again, that goes back into if you're able to research the company before you join them, any company, just in general. But yeah, going back to like even just joining like a Japanese company, like a Japanese VTuber company, we'll just say, versus an American VTuber company. The thing is that for like, say, like, again, companies like Hololive and Nijisanji, you're probably in safe hands if you're able to put up with the Japanese work culture lifestyle, which means you are pumping out content, you're fully invested, and you understand that you have a lot of restrictions. And if that's something that you're willing to put up with, then yeah, I would say that Hololive and Nijisanji are almost like you're guaranteed at some point to be able to work full-time. You're probably going to be able to work full-time if you really want to. Hololive a little bit more than Nijisanji, honestly. It really just depends on where you live and your financial needs, but you're more likely to be able to work full-time as a streamer under those companies. Now, I'm not sure about other Japanese companies. It's a little bit debatable, but you're generally in safe hand with Nijisanji and Hololive, right? And then when you look at the Western side of things, you have FaZe Connect, right? I'm pretty sure in FaZe Connect, not everybody is able to stream full time. I think Pippa is able to stream full time. That is her full time job, but I don't think all the talents are able to do that. I'm not 100% sure. People can clarify me on that, but I believe that there's more. Now, in the case of FaZe Connect, and this is not for all VTuber companies, FaZe Connect is, in my opinion, they have a little bit more talent freedom than most companies in Japan would have, which is great for some people if that's a lifestyle you want. And I do know that the company in itself has worked really hard, and I do think that the CEO of FaZe Connect has worked really hard to maintain the business at the heart of it, right? It's still a fairly young business, like I think around 5 years old at the moment. And he takes his time with a lot of things, and he does put his blood, sweat, and tears into the company, as far as I'm aware, right? Sakana is cool. I haven't really met him personally, so I can't make a comment on that. I do know that he's bullied by his talents quite a bit. But for some people, maybe FaZe Connect is not the company for you, because maybe you don't like, because maybe you don't. And this goes back to the research part of it, because the nice thing about being in a company is you can briefly research all these talents, and it's kind of like, well, there are probably quite a few people who might not want to work with Pippa, for example, because she can be quite controversial. Or maybe you don't want to work with, maybe you really don't want to work with Calliope Mori for whatever reason, right? And you're kind of like, oh, I really don't like her, I don't want to work with her, so you're not going to apply for those companies, as an example, right? So, like, with that aside, looking at the smaller VTuber companies that try to come out and try to be talent first, or the talent first concept and idea. Now, this goes back to why V Shoujo is a perfect example of why it doesn't work. I'm not saying you can't be talent first, but you can't be stupid with your finances. So they spend a lot of money on marketing and parties that they could not afford at the end of the day, and to the point where they had to steal from a charity. But you also have to look at it like this. They also didn't take a cut of the Twitch revenue, which they probably should have. They probably should have requested 10% cut. Because a lot of what people have, I think a lot of the business people have realized is that if you don't take a cut to a certain extent, there's and you're relying purely on the merchandise sales, but you're not getting any other like benefits. There's a reason why Nijisanji and Hololive run at certain percentages in terms of the stream revenue, right? There's a certain reason, because you need to have you need to have some sort of revenue that's continuously coming in, right? And it happened with Idol, and now it happened with V Shoujo, that because you're trying so hard to do right by the quote unquote, you're trying so hard to do right by the talents, you end up like kind of hurting yourself a little bit, right? And then what do you end up do? You go into desperation mode and you take whatever you can, and then what? It explodes, right? You have to be good at business, and you have to understand where your revenue is coming if you're ever going to start a VTuber company. And a reason why a lot of these VTuber companies on the English side of things fail is because they don't know how to do business. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. You have to know where you're getting your money. You have to know how much money you can earn per month. And it's going to suck because you're going to sit there going like, well, I don't want to be a dick and take everyone's money. Yes, but you have to also remember, to a certain extent, a talent is also getting the benefit of you theoretically being their for a small fee to a certain extent, right? Or the revenue split. How am I going to improve your life? Well, I'm going to get you more money by helping you organize all these things so you can focus on streaming, therefore getting you more money, just for a slight decrease in your revenue, right? Overall revenue. And it's kind of weird to think about, because like, why wouldn't you want to give all the money to the streamer? Well, if you give all the money to the streamer, I'm sorry, Mr. Manager, you don't have any money then. Like, how you can't do this all voluntarily for the rest of your life, right? So realistically, there's kind of like a give and take when it comes to VTuber companies that you need to expect, right? And the thing is, it's perfectly possible to do it by yourself. However, you have to know how to grow. And not everybody knows how to grow on social media. I'm getting very passionate about this. I'm very sorry. But like, it's true though. Like to a certain extent, a lot of people don't know how to grow on streaming platforms. I'm one of those people. I don't know how to grow that well. There are some ways you can grow by getting by what's the word I'm looking for? Like streaming for longer periods of time, so that for more people can see your content. You can collaborate with a bunch of people, you can do all these things, you can get all the nicest stuff, right? You can invest in yourself. But even if you invest in yourself, even if you do long streams, even if you do all these things, sometimes it's just not going to work. Sometimes you need a team to help you, point you in the right direction, and that's why some people may apply to VTuber companies, because hey, I don't know how to market myself, I need a team to help me. VTuber corporations are a great way to go into. I do think a lot of people can leave a VTuber corporation after a certain amount of time though, mostly because like after you kind of gain those lessons and that knowledge, I think you're fine on your own. But you know, it's also kind of scary and lonely to leave your job at the same time and like kind of go off on your own. Some people are great at it and some people are not, so it's really up to you at the end of the day. But there are plenty of people I see in the VTuber space that do work for a corpo that I'm like, hey, it's usually in the bigger ones that I'm like, hey, you don't need your corpo anymore. But you know, it's to each their own, right? You know, I don't really know a lot of the big streamers and their finances and kind of their experiences. Everyone stays for a reason, and I think we need to respect that. But in terms of V Shoujo, it's just very unfortunate that such a respectable VTuber company at one point essentially betrayed a huge, like their biggest and their biggest and strongest pillar of their company. Iron Mouse said she hasn't been paid for months though. So Iron Mouse, okay, again, I'll be clear. Their Twitch revenue is fine. They get their Twitch revenue. That's not touched by VShojo. So what Iron Mouse is talking about when she means she hasn't been paid, it's probably the merch sales and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that she hasn't been paid because in their contract she's accurate. The Donathon money that was supposed to go towards the charity was not paid. The merch sales that she was supposed to get, she wasn't being paid for that. All her sponsorships, she wasn't being paid for that. Technically her Twitch money was being paid to her, but it's because the reason for a lot of the talents why they were fine technically up until like that certain point is because that is the money that they genuinely earn. And granted, they all genuinely earned the sponsorship money. They all genuinely earned the merchandise money. They all genuinely earned any third party things that they've done. And those are all a lot of money that they're missing. Don't get me wrong, right? Overarching, they're not. I just want to be clear. These streamers are not starving, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't be getting their money back from VShojo, and I'm not saying that their missing incomes isn't important. It is very important, right? I am gonna say is that they're not starving on the streets. They're going to be okay to a certain extent. Thankfully, their community is very generous in the sense of they were still able to maintain their lifestyles, and because like you can look at it this way, the reason why, so not everyone, a lot of talents did notice that they weren't getting paid. Okay, this wasn't a surprise to them. The only reason why it was kind of more of a surprise for Mouse is because she let VShojo handle her finances, her Twitch finances. And I'm not saying that like, you know, they didn't give her an allowance or stuff like that. I think she allowed them to have access to it in the sense of like, because she wanted pure anonymity, if that makes sense, right? So if she wanted to pay for something, she would get VShojo to do it for her, type of thing. Because she did not want her private information attached, from what I understood about what she was talking about. So when she finally decided, hey, I'm actually going to take control of all my finances, that's when she realized that, hey, actually they were skimping from me. And technically they were not paying her for months, as in like they were not paying her sponsorship money, they were not giving her merchandise money, they were not giving her all these things. All the money she expected to have in her bank account was not there, basically, is from what I could follow. Okay, but again, the reason why I say that these streamers were not super destitute and I'm not upset at them for at it at all, right? Because someone's got to eat, you know what I mean? But you look at all the streamers and it's kind of weird because if they were never being paid for like a year, just for a year, it'd be kind of strange how they were able to still stream, right? You know what I mean? So that's why I want to reassure everybody here that they were getting some money, but it was from Twitch. Like all the Twitch money on the streaming money, as far as I'm aware, they were still getting. It was everything else they weren't getting, which is still a significant portion that they were not being paid. Because like to a certain degree, sure, maybe I'm earning like a couple $1,000 like a month, but I should be getting like a couple more thousand that would make me more comfortable. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how it is, because I think that like a lot of people, when they hear like, oh, I wasn't paid, you're automatically going to be concerned for these streamers, but a lot of them, you notice, like, they don't live at home. How are they paying rent? How are they getting food? How are they blah, blah, blah? It's because they still have their Twitch revenue. They still have access to their Twitch revenue. That was always theirs to begin with, okay? I just want to reassure everyone. Well, they were big fishes who have been around for a long time, so it makes sense they can make do with that for a while. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, some of the streamers in that group were better with money than others. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure for all of them that were in VShojo, they were doing streaming full time. Like, that was their full-time gig. So again, you look at like Kuro, right? Kuro didn't get his debut money until a month ago. And the debut money, I mean, is like the debut for his merchandise. And that's a long time, guys. Like, I'm not sure what percentage he gets from merchandise, per se. But, like, to think that you weren't paid for your merchandise. And then there's also Henya, whose merchandise apparently wasn't even sent out. So, like, you're doing all this work and all you're surviving off of is Twitch money. It's not the best because Twitch also takes a cut from that too, right? So, like, most VTubers don't have that luxury, though. Yeah, a lot of VTubers don't have that luxury. Like, if you suddenly cut off, like, a source of their income, like, there's a reason why VTubers push their merchandise. There's a reason why VTubers purge their voice packs, right? It's because they need that income. I'm not denying people from needing money, right? Because it's nice to be comfortable enough to live. It's nicer if you can afford the nice things in life, right? At the end of the day, they were luckily at a point of their careers where they could rely on their Twitch money, and it wasn't going to badly affect their life to the point where they were desperate need for their merchandise money, I guess. So that's why you look at Kason. Kason wasn't paid for her merch revenue, for her sponsorship revenue, and she did quite a few sponsorships. I don't know what other third-party things that she had to do for a year, but she's like, and she lived in I believe she lives with a roommate. I'm not completely sure. Like, she lives in an apartment, and I would assume that, you know, I would like to assume that she was paying her share of the rent still, right? You know what I mean? So, but that's still not comfortable, you know what I mean? Like, it's enough to get by, but it's not like they're not destitute, but, like, you know, to a certain extent, you want the money that you rightfully deserve, because the only reason why merchandise is being sold is because it's them. The only reason why they are getting sponsorship is because it's them who's doing it, right? They're the ones doing the work, so why aren't they getting the money for it, right? And that's where the pain and the betrayal comes from, ultimately. Again, I'm not saying that they don't deserve their money. I'm just saying that if the concern is, oh, they were getting $0, no, they were getting some money, but it's because it was already agreed upon that VShojo was not supposed to touch their Twitch money. Well, she actually lives in a penthouse in New York. No, I know that, like, she can't do that. Like, the thing is that with Mouse is, granted, she was the highest pay, probably the highest revenue streamer out of all of them. I think only recently, well, it's considered recently that she was able to afford a house for her family, right? I know she lives with her family, but that's also because, like, I think she lives with her family. Not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure she does, right? Because, like, she has to. Like, she needs people to help take care of her, right? But the fact of the matter is that she was able to afford to buy a house. Now, whether or not that house is a big house or a small house, I have no idea, right? I don't know her finances. But, like, you know, her medication and her medical needs are very expensive. So to know that VShojo was taking advantage of the fact that that she had so much anxiety that she was willing to let them have control over her finances, that says a lot, you know, to be that betrayed. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. I think I said way too much on a topic that I really do not have, like, that much I honestly don't have that much insight into. A lot of what I'm saying is based on what people are saying, and coming out and talking about it. And again, I have no dogs in that fight, honestly. And I'll generally say this. I'll say this again. Like, I'm generally pretty like pro corpo to the extent of like it's a job you apply for if you want to grow. Now, whether or not it is successful or not, sometimes can be entirely on you. But I don't believe in people applying to go work at a corpo naively, if that makes sense, right? Always do your research, always do your homework when it comes to any company. And sometimes if you hold out, it can grow and it can do wonderful things for you. Unfortunately, there are many times where a company will fail, especially if the CEO or company in general is very inexperienced in business. Just try to do your research. And but know that even if you do your research, sometimes it might fail. And, you know, all I can say is just do your best. And if you really want to be a corpo streamer, keep going for it. Keep auditioning, you know? Like, don't let V Shoujo be the reason why it scares you off from that. Because you can and will find people, at least in the corporation world, that will be there to support you and maybe teach you a lot of things. Like, even for my job, working with V-Fleet, I've learned so many things from just my first 2 weeks alone, because I've never had an opportunity to work for a group and I know that's not really a corporation necessarily, but I've learned so much about like project planning and like talking with talent and stuff like that. So like it's a great experience for me, especially just out of like my program. So like, you know, there's some benefits to it, you know, and it's working experience for me at the end of the day. And I've been so appreciative of all the talents, and the staff have been super welcoming, and I hope that I'm able to make people within B-Fleet really proud, and I'm able to make a lot of like cool things while during my time with them. Because yeah, it's a great opportunity, even though I'm not a talent under that organization. So there was no behind the story is workers of the world unite, right? I mean, I would say that, you know, bet on yourself, and if you're lucky, it'll work out. But, you know, in worst case scenarios, know that that, you know, no experience is inherently a bad experience. And, you know, it's worth it. You're worth trying new things, if that makes sense, right? Like, don't look at corporations as all evil, because necessarily, and this might sound like a bootlicker kind of like response, right? But it's more like don't look at like a corporation and be like, oh, all corporations are evil. There's some good ones out there, you know, but it's more like, you know, if you want to work for a company, just make sure you research it. This is just a general like life advice at this point, right? As long as you kind of research your company that you are applying for, regardless if it's a VTuber company, an entertainment company, or even just like any company in the world, do your research and learn if this is some place that you're willing to work. And to a certain degree, I know that a lot of people are just going like, but like money. That's when you have to do the pros con list, you know what I mean? Like, you'd be like, well, the pros of working for this company, I get to do this. The cons of working for this company means I have to do that, you know? And that's just a life thing, you know? But yeah, maybe we should get back to Ya-KUSA. I've been yapping for so long. Oh my god. Oh shoot, I forgot to change the stream. One sec. I like turned back to the game and then immediately forgot. Okay, one sec. We're going back to the game. Yeah. I'm sorry if it was boring. I'm so sorry. I love talking. I genuinely love talking about VTuber shit. Mostly because it's so fascinating to me personally. I know it's not the most interesting topic for everybody. But like, you know, to a certain extent, I hope that, like, you know, even if I'm not, like, a complete expert in the VTubing world, I hope that, you know, some of my explanations does provide a little bit of clarity for individuals that have that level of curiosity but don't really understand it. I may not be the expert of the VTubing world, but I like to believe that I have a better understanding of it than some people. That was a nice talk, thank you. Maybe VTubers should unionize. I mean, that's what actors do. We have an actors union. But then people will sometimes say, like, oh, acting unions are... actors unions are useless and bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, heck, look at people's reaction to voice actors unions, or not really voice acting unions when it comes to voice actors. I don't know, like, people are like so anti-union when it comes to acting lately. It's pudding. I have pudding. Oh my god, I already have pudding. Brat, the ultimate dessert.
いらっしゃいませ。
Buy more pudding? Ugh. Is it because I took too long?
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうおじさん
Oh my god. Those haters are just pushing co-progen. Oh my god. Maybe, right? Maybe. I don't know. Like, do I think I'll ever join the voice actor or the SAG-AFTRA union? I don't know, honestly, because, like, I'm not part of Freedom Land, right? So would they even let me in? Let's see, where do I have to go next? Oh, over here. Oh, what do you want? You're being Fugu, I saw this place was big. I'm curious. Fugu. I actually really want to try Fugu last week. So after this, not that kind of to their followers from what I heard. Yeah, like everyone has like different opinions and experiences. I think sorry, I had pause a little bit. What do you want? Wow, we got Daikoku. Give me the Daikoku set. Daikoku. God, this girl has expensive tastes. I mean, I can't speak on the voice acting union, but what I am, or the people in the acting union, but what I will say is, as someone who wants to be a voice actress, there are give and takes when it comes to unions. Some of them will be good, some of them will be bad, right? I'm not going to deny that. But when people impose certain rules, you try not to cross the picket line. That's all I'm going to really truly comment on it. Even what greedy union is better than a greedy corp. I guess it depends, right? Everyone is has their own valid opinions when it comes to working for corporations, unions, and stuff like that. All I can say is that I'm the type of person who tries to respect people's wishes as much as possible. What you decide to do is completely up to you because you're a human. Illegal hydration. Also, guys, I recently got gamer subs. Speaking of corporations, I never tried gamer subs before, but I recently got a hold of some. And yeah, I can feel the caffeine. What do you want? You think you can ace a bingo challenge? Well, I think you can't. Oh my god. Golfing!
いらっしゃいませ。
Bingo challenge. Oh god. Can I do this? Like, I used to be I was pretty good at it. Guac Gamer first, but really? So I heard that titty milk is pretty good. Oh my god, I was too far. That's a requirement for me now. I need some after work so I don't fall asleep. It's a requirement for me. I see, I see. Oh, okay, I remember how to play now. Isn't there still one of the co- No, she got bought. I think she is now officially no longer part of Gamer Subs, as far as I'm aware. Titty milk is the strawberries. Is the strawberries. IFR. I don't know what IFR means. Is that why people like it though? Why do I not know acronyms anymore? Shit! Nice. Thank you. If I remember correctly. Ah, I see, I see. I got a bunch of the citrus ones. Wah. Sorry, I got really focused. Shit! Oh no! Sadness. Yeah! 3 bingo. I just drink tea and matcha might make myself. I just finished my 7-inch but it's my first time drinking Gamer Sub, so I can't handle the jittery anxiety. You know, Candy, I know, fuck you, Haruka. I'm trying my best, okay? I forgot how to play bingo, okay? Okay? Sorry, I got distracted by trying to think of how to play this game. I happen to get, like, my hands on, quite a bit of, Gamer Subs, so that's why, I decided to, I think, like, I just chose randomly, honestly. Got a bunch of, well, I shouldn't say, I chose a bunch. I just, like, was like, oh, this one seems pretty good, and I got a bunch of citrus stuff, so. Yeah, like, I kind of went based on, like, a couple of recommendations, so, I got a couple interesting picks, I'll just say. Okay. I'm ready for the drifters this weekend. Ooh. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, a bit focus just a little bit. I need to get to. Yeah! God damn it! Oh god, my end. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt, chat. The focus. Fuck! Oh my god, I'm not gonna get it. Ah. Oh my god, this judgy little girl.
いらっしゃいませ。
I'm ready for bedtime. Oh my goodness. I feel like I should also go for bedtime. Ah! Thanks for the chat talk. No worries. Fuck. We're gonna redo that.
いらっしゃいま
Why is he
せ。
so judgy? Okay. Yeah, I need a pose. I need a pose in this chair. Okay. My goal is to kind of hit all like the odd spaces. So then like it kind of makes it like, you know, I can like kind of knock it out one by one. Fuck. messed up. Embarrassing.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Ah, okay.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Fuck. I'll show you how it's done. I'll show you how it's done, Aruka.
Yoshi. Yoshi. Yoshi.
The focus. My hands are really sweaty right now, chat.
Yoshi.
Yes. Oh shit.
Yoshi.
No, that's too hard. Ah! Fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, were the bottom ones the harder ones?
Use.
Okay, why must you judge me this way?
いらっしゃいませ。
Okay, maybe the lower ones are the harder ones to hit, so we're gonna go for those ones first.
Use. Use.
Okay.
Use.
Yes. Shit!
Use.
Fuck!
Use. Use. Use.
Fuck!
Use.
Haruka, I swear
いらっしゃいませ。
to God. This is just golfing right now. Golfing on bullshit. She's lucky she has a rich uncle.
Use. 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 よし
Oh my god. Yes. I feel so much pressure. Yes. Victory slap! New record, 18 goal.
おじさん
Yeah, hell right, I'm a pro. That was like so difficult. Oh, right, I forgot about this one. Oh my god.
よし
Dang it. Fuck you. How many places are gonna appear that I can like team up with? I just want to feed my child.
しばらく寝てろ。
I'm sweaty. Where's the takoyaki shop? You better trust me the most, Haruka, after this. I'm trying to earn her trust so badly. I want to be the best papa. Pawn shop. Something military grade. God dang. Haruka, what are you trying to wear? Oh dear.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうおじさん。
What is she trying to protect herself from? Haruka! Shofuku? What is she trying to eat? God, okay, just so I can take a break from all the fighting. Haruka, where are you? Hanarik.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hanari. Oh my god! Why is she? What is she so like such expensive stuff?
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうおじさん。
How much like food does this child eat? And why don't you want me to play crane machines? It's as if she knows what's in my heart, but doesn't want me to do it. Oh, what's this? Betobok. Mahjong Parlor. I think it's that one, right? Fine, I'll fight you.
何ガンつけてんだ。誰に喧嘩売ったか
She's
分
just
かっ
running
たのか
towards. Money. I can use that to buy a bento box. A healthy bento box.
いらっしゃいませ。
Healthy bento box special.
ありがとうございました
あ。りがとうおじさん。行こう。
いや、
いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
I can keep buying it.
ありがとうございました。
Oh my gosh. Child, why? Why do you have a gluttonous stomach? And why do you not want to play gacha machines or crane machines with me? Osaka style sushi. My child is so gluttonous. Osaka.
ありがとうございま
What
し
does she
た。
want to
あ
Kaiseki Nishiki.
ーいらっしゃいませ。
Nishiki. And also this one.
ありがとうございました。ありがとうおじさん。いらっしゃいませ。
Does it count for me? Oh, because she's eating it. I spent more money for no reason.
さあ行くか。
ありがとうございました。
Is that not everything?
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, I need to eat this one too.
さ
There
あ
we go, now
行く
everything's
か。
eaten.
ありがとうございました。
Ooh, what else do you want to do, Haruka? God, this is just a Haruka episode, isn't it? What do you want to do now, Haruka? Oh my gosh, sometimes like waiting for Haruka to say what she wants to do is like really irritating because I'm trying to like rush through all of it, but she like takes her sweet ass time trying to decide.
イライラしてんだよ。さあやろう。
Come here, Otomo. What even axe? Or hammer? I took your weapon.
しばらく寝てろ。
Haruka, where are you? Do you have nothing you want to do right now? Okay, I guess we continue the story. That was quite a bit of things you wanted to do, though, Haruka. Okay, let's continue the story. To Aoi.
We're going back to Kamurocho soon, right, Uncle Kaz? Are you sure you don't want to do anything else here first? It would be a shame to leave those loose ends. So, you're ready to go, Uncle Kaz?
Well,
いえ。ああ、
does that make you want to do something, Haruka? I'm just gonna go. Because she doesn't seem to want to do anything else, so let's just move on. Move the story along.
伊達さんを誘拐しただと。
まあそう興奮なさらずに話を聞いてください。
お前何者だ。
警視庁公安二課の倉橋です。
公安二課の倉橋。
まあ20数年前までは倉橋という名前ではなくジ・ヨンミンと名乗ってましたがね。
あんたも鎮魂派の生き残りだったのか。
ええ。
合流会の指示で伊達さんを誘拐したのか。
いや、合流会は関係ありません。
ついに我々鎮魂派が動く時が来たんです。
Why are you telling me this?
26年前に無残な死に方をした仲間たちの無念を晴らす時が。
伊達さんは関係ないだろう。
皆さんがお集まりいただくためには人質が必要だったんです。
So many hostages.
だと。誰なんだ。
26年前に我々の人生を狂わした方々ですよ。当然あなたも来ていただきますよね。
場所は
カムロ町の心臓部。
Oh, it's
ミ
coming.
レニアムタワーか。
Oh my god, really?
夜明けまでにはお越しください。さもなければ今度はこのビルが丸ごと吹っ飛ぶことになりますよ。
わかった。必ず行く。
あ、そうだ。佐山薫さんもご一緒に連れてきてください。
なぜだ。
来ていただければわかります。
課長から連絡があって伊達さんが誘拐されたそうよ。
今その相手からの電話だった。奴が鎮魂派の生き残りだったとは。
公安の倉橋だそうね。それで何の話だったの？
夜明けまでにミレニアムタワーに来いと。
I'm also trying my best to finish my game
もう新幹線
myself.
はないわ。
Honestly, I hope quite a bit.
車で行きましょう。
今カムロ町に向かってる。俺たちの悪い予感が当たっちまったな。
ああ、最悪の事態や。しばらくの間近江連合の動きは不敬で食い止める。
ああ、頼む。倉橋のことは俺に任せろ。
あいつら死ぬ覚悟でおるはずや。気ぃつけるんやで。
分かった。
自分の体に呪われた血が流れてると知ったら薫は。
そんなことは絶対に許さねえ。そのために俺は26年間奴らと戦ってきたんだ。
Because yes, it's safe to bring a child with you. But then again, like, I guess it'd be wrong to leave her at the bar by herself, huh?
疲れてるんだね。
はるかちゃんは桐生のおじさんのこと好きなんだ。
うん。いつも私のことを守ってくれるんだもん。カオルさんは？
私は仕事で桐生のおじさんのそばにいるだけだから、好きとか嫌いとかは関係ないわ。
けど、おじさんはカオルさんのこと好きみたいだよ。
Is she encouraging me to find a new
カオル
love?
さんの前では他の人と一緒にいる時とは違うんだもん。
どういう風に？
The way he looked at my mom.
私と一緒にいる時のおじさんと同じかな。
はるかちゃんと一緒の時はどんなおじさんなの？
Concerned voice.
普段は静かだけど優しいおじさんだよ。けどね、いつもいろんな人が頼ってくるから、おじさんはすごく無理してるんだと思う。カオルさんと一緒にいると多分安心できるから普段のおじさんでいられるんじゃないかな。
そう。
Okay, as long as it's that and not anything else, Haruka.
そんなことない。1年前の事件でおじさんの辛いことや悲しみを知ったから、おじさんの気持ちがなんとなくわかるのかもしれない。
Oh god. Okay, time for a mouse and keyboard.
どうした？
尾行されていたのよ。
Wow, this is like the second time she's been through this, isn't it? I can't remember how to come through.
そのまま突っ走れ。
Am I fighting? Or okay, I thought it was shooting. Okay, yeah, not. Okay, never mind. No keyboard. Damn. Oh my god. That guy's dead. Oh god. How many platforms must I fight on? Oh my god. I see. So to grab it back. Oh my god, this is embarrassing, guys. There we go. That took forever. I kind of missed the shooting car rides. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, not grenade launcher! Well, not grenade launcher, missile launcher. I know my weapons. I know my weapons of mass destruction. Men in Black. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Stop it! No, my iron spear! Oh my god, fucking bitch. How am I? Why?
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Ah. Why? 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 I shouldn't yell. I shouldn't yell. I need to calm it down. Here, I need you to. Here, I really need you to. Oh my god, I'm like sweating so much right now because I don't know why I can't grab him. There we go. Oh, these people are dead. That's not the safest way to do it. Oh my god, he's dead. He just got ran over. He just murdered that guy.
セレナだ。
急ぐわよ。時間がないわ。早く行くわよ。
はるかはここで待っていてくれ。
Oh my god.
気をつけてね、おじさん。
ああ。
Is this the last stand? Oh my god. Karashi wants me to come to the Millennium Tower too, right? Yeah, please, we'll find out once we get there. Why would he want me there, though? Because of the J1 blood I have? I guess there's no point in taking stabs in the dark. There's not much time. Let's head to the Millennium Tower. To the Millennium Tower. Hang in there, Date-san. Maybe I should eat something first before. Where is she going?
やっと来た。
There we go. Okay, time to grab more money. I think this is the last stand, right? Like, we just need to get food first, you know, because we're hungry boys. And
いらっしゃいませ。
うまいな。さあ行くか。
ありがとうございました。
what a delicious meal. Time to go. I should probably upgrade my stats while I'm at it. Battle skills. Why do they keep these signs in front of me? They can't stop me. I didn't save. I just realized. Who cares, I guess.
Ya-KUSA, Kiryu-san.
This game has been pretty forgiving in terms of,
あんたが倉橋。
よせ。爆弾が仕掛けられている。
その通り。
私をここに呼んだ理由は何なの？
あなたもこの復讐劇の主役の一人だからですよ。
この体に人言派の血が流れているから。
ああ、
No, you don't.
もうご存知なんですか。
Oh. It's like, no, you don't.
我々と手を組んで26年前の恨みを晴らそうではないですか。
騙されんな。お前らと彼女を一緒にすんじゃねえよ。
どういうことなの？
倉橋、俺はお前が日本に帰化して警視庁に入ってからずーっとマークしてたんだ。だから一家を捨ててお前と同じ公安へ移動した。組織を捨て心を入れ替えてるなら見逃してやろうと思ったが、お前は違った。お前のような腐ってる奴は世に放っちゃいけなかったんだ。
あんたの演説なんか聞きたくない。それ以上近寄ったらこのビル丸ごと全員吹っ飛ぶことになります。
押せるもんなら押してみろ。20年以上も自分を偽りながら生き延びたお前にそんな度胸はないはずだ。
私を見くびるな。復讐のためなら自らの命を絶つ。それが人軍派の掟だ。
何が鉄の掟だ。村井を覚えてんだろ。韓国名はパク・フェジョンだ。奴はな、自分の犯した罪に苦しみながら生きてきた。強盗殺人放火、自分たちが過去にこの町でやらかしたことを考えりゃ人間として当然のことだ。それを鉄の掟のために復讐だと？そんなことは俺が許さない。村井は死んだ。あとはお前とデジンを始末すりゃ全てが終わるんだ。
やめろ！
お前は引っ込んでろ。ここでケリをつけなきゃまた無駄な血が流れる
Yeah,
こと
like
に
the
なるんだ。
last time.
自分の娘の前で人を殺せるのかな。
待って。娘って誰のこと？まさか。
そう、あなたのことですよ、佐山薫さん。
あなたが
You could just say that about anybody.
違う、こっちへ来んな。
Ah, shit.
我々のボスだった男の女房ジョン・スヨンとこの男がひっついてであんたが生まれた。あんたの父親はこの河原二郎なんだよ。
黙るこの野郎。
Oh, shit, shit.
河原！俺がこの26年間どれほど辛い思いをしても耐え忍んできたのはな、今日この復讐のためなんだ。お前が本国から来た仲間を皆殺しにしたのを知っている。こいつに死んだ仲間の恨みを込めてその体にぶち込んでやる。お前は人軍派の掟に背くのか。
私にはそんな掟は関係ないわ。
そうか、それなら父親と一緒にあの世に送ってやるよ。
Shit.
もうこの町を人言派の好きなようにはさせね
お前も憎き堂島組の流れを組んでるそうだな。
え。死んだ風間のおやっさんに代わって俺が相手になる。
面白い。今ここで我々は積年の恨みを晴らす。
そうはさせねえ。
I guess it's not gonna be over for a while because I have to fight that other guy, right? The gold guy. Oh god, a tooth. Butter, butter, oh my god, he's just an old man! Oh my god, concussion. Thanks for the help. Said no one. Again! Wow, he's a better aim than him, even on his deathbed.
Kawara-san. 助けてくれてありがとう。
初めてだな。父親らしいことが。
So you want my father?
なぜ父親だということを隠してたの？
お前の母さんの遺言守るためだ。
遺言？
母さんと初めて知り合ったのはあの事件の日だった。
오지마! 아이는 절대 못 줘!
やめろ!
이거 나! 죽게 내버렸죠!
何の罪もねえ子。死なせちゃ
I
いけ
like
ねえ
how he
ぞ。
just slaps her and like she understands what's going on.
スヨンがカムル町にいたら危険だと思った俺は別所と協力して彼女を関西に逃がした。それから半年ぐらいしてスヨンに会いに行ったが、あのおぞましい事件の直後で心の中にぽっかりと穴が開いちまったんだろう。生活がかなり荒れてた。
一緒に逃げた子供は？
泣く泣く手放した。
手放した？
Give him up.
俺はこのままじゃスヨンはダメになると思い、彼女の仕事を探し、新しい生活をさせてやった。
So he's still alive. Where is he?
そのうち俺たちは一緒に住む
So
よう
she
にな
has a
り、
brother out there. Who is her brother?
お前が生まれた。香港への単身赴任断ろうと思ってるんだ。
なぜ？
二人を置いて遠くへは行けない。
たかが1年じゃないの。あなたの出世のためなら私は我慢する。だから気兼ねなく香港へ行って。お父ちゃんがいない間元気に育って帰ってきたらいっぱい遊んでもらおうね。
But when I came back, she was murdered.
俺が赴任してる間にスヨンは殺された。
誰に？
The
本国から
mafia.
送り込まれた人軍派の構成員だ。
Wow, we're wasting a lot of time to get him a blood
日
transfer.
本にいる人軍派を 一人残らず始末しようと動いた。
Wait, is her brother the gold guy?
射殺した不法滞在の人間は
全員人工派だ。
殺されたスヨンの復讐か。
それだけじゃない。カオルの過去を消し去るためだ。
私の過去。
あんたの母親が死ぬ間際にこう言うたんや。
Munii, I need trashy Chinese drama stories review.
呪われた過去から
This is a trashy drama right now.
それが母の遺言なのね。
そうや。それでスヨンは人言派とは何の関係もない
What trashy drama do you want, Juice? What can I offer you?
カーラさんもあんたの前には一遍も姿を見せへんかった。
けど時々ママに電話をくれたでしょ。
ああ、だがその電話でお前は自分の過去と登場会が関係あることに感づいてしまったらしいな。
あれはうちがあかんかったんや。カールがおるとも知らんでつい。あん時に何があったか知らんけど、カールはな、登場会のせいで不幸になったんや。
She sent her on the
いいのよ
path
これで。
of revenge.
自分の生い立ちを知らないまま生きていくほど怖いことはないんだから。
すまん。
事件の時お母さんと一緒に逃げた子供はどうしたの？
それは俺の口からは言えん。
Just tell her.
いいか、これだけは胸に刻んでおくんだ。お前の体に流れている血は人言派のものじゃない。優しくて働き者で強い心を持ったスヨンの血だ。
そして河原さん、お父さんの血もね。
懐かしいな。お前の手を握るのは俺の指を掴んで笑っていた時はちっちゃな手だったのに。
They're still so tiny.
俺
Laugh
と
for him.
母さんの分まで幸せになるんだぞ。
お父さん、
ありがとう。な。
I think that doesn't end off quite yet. Demon Killer Photo. This might be the last chapter. This one.
結局はここに戻っちまったか。
Did you get fired or something?
そうだな。
俺らは他人様を見下ろす高い場所よりもこういうところでこそこそやってる方が性に合うんだ。
河原さんは最後まで本物のデカだった。
ほんの少しだったけど父に会えてよかった。
スヨンの隣に眠らせてあげようか。
そやね。それが一番安らぐね。
うちに任しとき。
辛い思いさせてばっかりでごめんな。
何言うてんの。今さら水草やないか。
Sorry, after this cutscene, I will respond, Juice, and I'll tell you about my newest obsession.
狭山の母親が手放した子供のことが気になるんだが。
ああ、人言派が接触したとしたら今度の事件に絡んでいるかもしれない。
それとだ、 家に潜り込んでいたネズミが逃げちまった。
I'm surprised you didn't know that you
ま
had
た
a
人言
rat.
派が仕掛けてくる可能性は高いな。
こいつを調べれば何か手がかりがつかめるかもしれん。倉橋が持っていたものだ。
警察に押収される前にいただいてきたのか。
ああ、彼女なら解析できるかもしれん。
Oh my god. Can't she at least mourn? I bet it's him. I bet that's her brother.
分かった。こっちも大阪を出たところだ。夜までにはそっちに着くだろう。じゃあ。道具を積んだトラック5台がカムロ町に到着したそうですわ。
そうか。いよいよか。
ええ。
カムロ町侵攻は近江連合の長年の夢やった。5代目の親父さえ結局は手出せんかった。
How can someone drive
そ
like
のカムロ
so
町にいよいよ
evenly with the
合流
other?
会がくさびを打つ時が来たんで
With
す
the
な。
other like.
わしはその勢いに乗って一気に全国の極道組織を束ねる。そして本物の竜になるんや。親父、よう見とけ。わしはあんたを超える。
Like, can you imagine driving that perfect formation? Oh my god, how many cutscenes?
ここまでは計画通りだ。
最後まで気は抜けんぞ。
あんたに言われなくても分かってる。私も時期を見てそっちへ向かう。それじゃ。入れ。
失礼します。合流会がついに全勢力をカムロ町に向かわせたそうです。
そうか。
このままじゃ遅れを取ります。
そう焦るな。
しかし親父、
今は動く必要はない。時間はまだある。
The game goes to you want trashy drama, here's trashy drama, and gave us this guy no.
とっておきの策が。
Because you know this would be the best connection to the
ダ
internet.
メね。
ダメか。
ええ。このマシンじゃパスワードが解析できないの。ちょっと特殊なアプリケーションが必要なのよ。
そうか。
仕方ないわね。
あ。ってことは。
なんだ。
本庁のシステムなら解析できるんじゃないのか。
警視庁の？
ああ、あそこにもハイテク犯罪対策室があるからな。あのシステムを使えば解析できるかもしれん。
だが警視庁は今回の一件協力的じゃねえからな。
問題はそこだ。俺が頼んだところで聞き入れてくれるかどうか。
じゃあ無理ね。
ああ、そうだ。なら不敬のシステムを使えばいいじゃねえか。
え？
そうか。その手があったか。佐山、お前これからどうするんだ？
ね、一旦ママと一緒に大阪へ帰るつもりよ。
それならちょうどいい。大阪に戻るついでにこいつを不敬で解析するんだ。あそこなら解析できるだろう。
I love concept power. Where were you?
そうだけど。
じゃあ頼んだ。
We're stuck in endless cutscenes. Oh, finally. Something's off about Sayama. She's not okay with all this. Fine, Sayama. So I have my last cup of tea. Aww. Okay, I'm gonna say real quick. What? I'm not healed. What the heck? Okay, well, so to read what Jules was saying earlier, goddamn. Juice, you're into the crappy Chinese dramas, are you? You got sucked in and watched one where the adopted daughter was the illegitimate daughter of a rich man and tried to kill the legitimate daughter with a butter knife after she got adopted by someone richer. I blame you and Bard for starting my trashy Chinese drama addiction. Okay. So I'm gonna confess to you guys. Lately, I have not watched whole lot of trashy Chinese dramas, mostly because my algorithm has since changed from Chinese drama. I do occasionally get the trashy Chinese drama once in a while, but lately I've been getting a different kind of content, and that content is actually trashy romance novels lately. So what I've been getting is like the ones where it's like the werewolf ones for some reason. I've been getting a lot of those where it's just like my wolf doesn't forgive, like my mate has not forgiven my partner and blah blah blah, and the betrayal of like he found a new girl and da 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 type of stuff. And so like I have a lot of fun reading all that stuff. Like on Real Short. Yeah. Oh my god, I get those too. I got the Americanized version of the Chinese drama. Yeah, same. I have too. It's like hilarious, like low key. So like I've been like enjoying those. Like it's like honestly such trash. It's really funny when you get like those like not even they're like D-list actors, quite honestly, and like they're like all what are you doing here?
Kiryu-san.
It doesn't hit the same. I know. I think it's because we can understand what they're saying, and their acting is just really, really bad. I remember like watching one that I haven't seen, like I guess in a Chinese version of this one, where it's like it was like she's like the queen of the werewolves, and she sent her daughter to like live with this family, and because she's like she pretended that she was like acting as like a doctor or some shit, and like what ended up happening was that it turns out that the family that was taking care of her daughter was actually abusing her because they thought that she was just some poor girl and not actually like the heir to like I guess like the werewolf queen or something like that. And like occasionally I'll see like bits and pieces of it too. I've also seen the one where it's like where this guy is about to get engaged to, and by the way, they're all like comically evil, right? Like, so it's like it's even weirder. So like the mother is all like, oh, I guess like because like the one of the daughters passed away, and she looks, and like the daughter looks like her. The guy is just like, oh, I'm gonna go propose to my fiance mom. I want you to meet her, blah blah blah. But then the girlfriend got suspicious that her like boyfriend is cheating on her, but she's just like, but he's rich, so I'm going to stake my claim, and like, you know, I'm going to beat up the girl who thinks that she can have my man, and like stuff like that, right? And then she ends up like going to the what was it called? Like the home of the what was it, of the guy, where the mother is like has like is trying to like help him surprise his like fiance, and like the mom is like, because I guess she looks quite young, they're just like, oh, I can't believe, and then the girlfriend is like, what a likely story that you are just like totally not the bitch that my fiance wants to is like obviously cheating on me with, but like don't worry, like, but like, you know, I'm better than you, so like, you know, like you really think that he will like he will value over me, like you're some old person, and then like so like they do some really abusive stuff to like the mother character, like tie her up and like beat her up or something like that. I think they almost try to drown her at one point, and they're also like casting this, and I'm just kind of like, this is extreme. But yeah, oh my god, those ones are like, you know, the mom and sister thing, the fiance's mistress. Yeah. It's like always so weird to me because I'm just kind of like, who does that? Like, who beats someone up like just so randomly? Just because like they're like, oh, you're obviously like the mistress. Like, even though it's like, I am related to your fiance. Like, I like how they're just like, no, I'm gonna risk it. Why is she hiding out here for some beer? Cat with the werewolf because they remind me of the werewolf stories I read on Wattpad. I feel like they took those stories from Wattpad, you know what I mean? Some of them I do want to read, but then they're always like, read more later, and then you have to pay a lot of money for like these kind of like B or C tier stories.
どうしたの？何か聞くことがあったんじゃないの？
いや。
そう。
Oh, 100%. I can read it, but I can't handle seeing it acted out.
帰るのか。
ええ。あんなことがあったばかりだから、ママのことが心配なの。大阪までは一緒に帰ってあげたいの。
そうした方がいい。
なんか大変な時に逃げ出すみたいで悪いわね。
いや、こっちのことは心配するな。
そうね。もうあなたの身辺保護も必要ないみたいだしね。
Yeah, you were protecting me real good.
やだ、ごめんなさい。
お前。
怖いの。
え？
これ以上事件のことを調べるのが初めてそう思った。あれだけ知りたかった私の過去、どんな事実でも受け入れられると思ってた。でもあなたの言った通りよね。やっぱり辛くなっちゃった。でももうやるしかないのよね。
Is he gonna kiss her? Your virgin lips.
え
？He moved on. Also, Kiryu, consent? So Kiryu isn't pure. He is made out with a woman.
What どんな結果であろうと、俺が全てを受け止めてやる。だから何があっても帰ってこい。この町に。
Okay, no offense. I'm kind of imagining she's like in her like mid-20s and he's like in his 40s at this point. Or like late 30s. So I'm kind of like, assault much? And you're just deeply assuming she wanted that, Kira. Well, I'm going back to Osaka for now. I'll head straight for the station and check out the disc, okay? I can't imagine the system they're having any trouble with it. That's good. I don't know what's on this, but no matter what it is, even if it's more pain, I'm ready to accept it.
Ne.
Hey. Thank you. Alright, I'm off then.
He's a terrible kisser.
Hey, Kiryu. I was like, hey, Kiryu. What's up? I just got word from Dr. Emoto. I guess Kazuki's awake.
Nani?
Really? That's weird to hear. Yeah, but apparently he's talking a little crazy. You mean he's delirious? He's been babbling about bombs. Anyway, I'm headed to the clinic. See you there? Yeah. Okay. It's getting really late, so I think, like, I'm gonna save right here. I know this is, like, probably the last stand, so I should probably save just a little bit. And probably work slowly towards going to sleep. But yeah, like, I totally get what you mean about, like, reading those trashy novels. Like, personally, I also agree that I like reading it more than I like watching it, honestly. The trashy weird novels are okay. Trashy weird dramas, like the subpar acting, I'm throwing my phone in the cringe. I'm not the cringe. I think it's because you can handle it if it's in text form, but if it's like fully acted out, you're going like, no, this is like my worst nightmare, right? Like, I've also read a lot of like, oh, I was married to this guy for like 4 years or some shit, and like we were deeply in love, and then all of a sudden he has a mistress, and now it's like a lot of that, and then it's like, like, there's a lot of, like, oh, I was in a relationship with this person and then they got a mistress, or, like, their one true love was actually my sister, or, their childhood, their first love was always that, and, like, it's always, like, something, like, along the lines of that, and that how the fiance and or husband will, like, deeply betray their wife and or I don't know, I'm kind of like, what a waste of time, you know what I mean? Like, and why do you really need to, like, do that level of betrayal? Like, I don't want to see it happening, I just want to see the word. I guess so, right? Because like, at least in your imagination, it's like less cringy for some reason, I think, right? And it's always like, so like, and they're always like very Mary Jane, right? Like they're secretly like the heiress to this other, like, this thing, or they have a lot of money, or they were rich, or they're a genius or something like that. You know, it's always something along the lines of that. But yeah, like, I haven't watched a Chinese drama in such a long time. That's the thing. Like, I'm kind of sad about it, to be honest. Like, I haven't had a chance to read to watch any Chinese drama lately. I think because I've been like, my algorithm has kind of moved on from Chinese drama to like cheesy romance novels. But I've only read like the first couple of chapters, right? Because that's how they get you. They show you like a bit of like the hot parts, like the beginning parts, and then like they're like, oh, if you want to read more, you gotta pay us money. And I'm like, no, I'm broke. I'm a broke bitch. I was like hating the Omega in the pack, but my fated mate was the prince. Yeah. I don't know. Some stories are kind of like intriguing enough that you kind of like, okay, I kind of see why, like, I kind of see why people are like super into it, because like I get super into that trashy stuff, right? But yeah. I don't know. You just love what you love watching. But you know what else I love watching? I love watching other streamers sometimes. Haha, like that segue? That's so bad. I want to see where this goes. I know, but like, you know, at the same time, like, do you really want to waste money on it? But I think we can raid into this streamer that I haven't been able to raid into for a very long time. But without further ado, I hope everyone has a good day, good morning, or a good afternoon. Thank you so much for everyone for joining me today as I talked so much about how I did my side missions with Haruka and how I I wasn't really focused on the story. I was mostly focused on being a good papa to Haruka. Apparently now, as Kiryu, I have found Haruka a new mama, apparently. A very young mama, to be honest. And I hope that people didn't mind that I had to stop the stream briefly to give my perspective on the V Shoujo situation. Again, I am not an expert on the situation. Please, if you want to get more information on that particular situation, make sure to consider watching all of the victims' videos and the ex-talents videos, because you know, they're going to share their perspective on the situation. Legal Mindset gave us thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like Legal Mindset. I think I don't trust Legal Mindset very much, if I'd be completely honest, in terms of his opinion. I don't particularly, I don't like his content, and I don't, cause he's like one of those people that's just like, he takes the popular opinion and he doesn't really like deconstruct it. Like, you know, I would say in terms of Legal Mindset, and all the other drama tubers, and you can say that maybe he isn't a drama tuber. I don't particularly trust him. I'm just gonna leave it at that. He's well, you know, like, I guess I don't want to leave it like that. He's appealing to a specific market, and he's very biased, which is why I don't really trust his opinion on a lot of things. And I'm just gonna say it's an opinion, right? Because yes, perhaps he is a lawyer, but I think it's odd that something doesn't feel right about him, is what I'm going to say about Legal Mindset. Yeah, I think I should just leave it at that, because that's just how I feel about it personally. If you want to watch their content, go for it. But to me, it's the same level as watching things. No, TSVS. I think that's what his acronyms are. Because and like some other content creators, I don't really trust personally. Again, I don't really trust people with extremely biased opinions, and people who have something to gain commenting on these kind of things. You know what I mean? I prefer listening to the experiences of the affected parties, and getting their perspective on it, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to like kind of skirt around it, mostly because it's not like I know this person personally. It's just how my feelings. He just doesn't give me the right feelings. But yeah, like, I mean, like, if you feel like he is informative enough for you guys, then yeah. But there was a point where yeah, that's just my thoughts though. If you enjoy his content or think that his information is informative, then I guess go for it. But yeah, without further ado, we are going to raid into Candy over on Twitch, because I still don't know how to raid on YouTube because I'm lazy. Anyways, I hope everyone has a good day, good morning, or good afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.